Hi, I'm Alessandra Luisi Santos, first year BSNF. So today I'll be discussing about the blood flow of the heart. But before that, it is important to know the anatomy of the heart. So the heart is divided into two parts, the right and the left. So on the right side, we have the superior and inferior vena cava. We have the right atrium, we have the pulmonary valve, we have the tricuspid valve, and we also have, of course, the right ventricle. On the left side, we have the aorta. We also have the pulmonary artery. We have the pulmonary vein. We have the left atrium. We have the mitral valve or the angioventricular valve. We also have the aortic valve and of course the left ventricle. Enter in the body through the superior and inferior vena cava. So the blood is already used, so therefore it has a very low oxygen in it. It's coming to your heart, so therefore it can be filtered to the lungs to get some more oxygen in order to get back to the body. So everything will be drained. Then it will go into the right atrium. Once the blood is already in the right atrium, it will then shoot into the tricuspid valve, which opens in. It's going to be shot in the right ventricle, but in order to get through the right ventricle, it has to go through the tricuspid valve. The function of the blood is to get through the lungs on the right side, so we're going through the pulmonary part of the heart. So the blood will then shoot in the pulmonary valve, which opens and closes and allows blood to go up through the pulmonary artery. Shoots up through the pulmonary artery, then it goes and filtered through the lungs. After the blood attaches and gets some oxygen, it's going to go back through the heart. Because this part, its goal on the left side is to get to the body. The right side is just wanted to get some oxygen in the lungs. It enters then into the pulmonary vein. Once it hits the pulmonary vein, it's going to go into the left atrium. It goes through your mitral valve and it has to get down to the ventricles. But in order for the blood to get down, it has to cross through a valve. Once it hits through your bicuspid valve or mitral valve, it's going to go down to the left ventricle. Go. After the ventricle contracts, it shoots up through the aortic valve because it has to go up through the aorta, which goes through your brain, goes through your body. So that is the blood flow of the heart. So actually the blood has to go through 12 different areas, the right side, and then it ends up on the left side. So actually both left and right, it has 6 different parts. So guys, it's also important to remember that atriums are always above your ventricles. So actually you can remember that by A is before V. So aside from that, people get confused with the tricuspid and bicuspid valve. So remember, you always start on the right side when you're trying to go through blood flow, and you're going to try before you buy is on so your tricuspid valve is on the right side, and on the left side is your bicuspid valve. So yeah, that is some information in how the blood flows through the heart. Thank you.